Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer here.
Theo, dir eine gute Fahrt. Und es ist schwül draußen. Nimm dir was zu trinken, mit wenn du länger unterwegs bist.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
So. Zeig hier.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not...
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best love, friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine. Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart?
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but if I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing, but then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different to...
I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Yep. I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd company, Skyron, captain of the 3rd company, Eula, captain of the 4th company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming.
So, jetzt gehen wir ganz kurz eine rauchen, um was zu trinken. So, da. Dann schauen wir.
Ah, yes. That would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help? Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
A keen observation, traveler. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, We will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Erwarten.
Please, sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry. The trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the Church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed?
Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Er hat schon viel verpasst in den Jahren.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night.
I was working in my office, on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response?
You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
Diluc Roggenvinder.
Please tell the court what you saw.
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll.
Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all.
Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is?
What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that.
Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So, that's your angle. Alchemy.
A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning.
Why did the discussion last so long?
Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present.
That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill anyone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's all right, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount.
Mr. Albedo.
I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand?
Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence.
Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine and the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true! I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant Guilty.
Mehr Bemerkungen, oder?
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare!
Das glaube ich aber auch.
Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I happened, yes. You're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one.
Endlich mal ein bisschen Bewegung wieder.
Anything the Knights can do for you.
When Barbara's working, she's so...
Traveler, Paimon!
I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep—
Wait then, you know about—
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Everyone go
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
Ich freue mich schon auf Freitag.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being—
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making
Ja, das kann sein. Ich habe den Sound jetzt schon runtergedreht. Alles andere sollte eigentlich passen. Oh, warte mal, vielleicht wird's jetzt besser. Okay. Ja, das ist immer die Einstellerei, wenn du ein neues Game dazu packst. Dann verschiebt sich da alles noch ein bisschen. Aber dafür sind wir ja da, um viel auszumerzen.
You could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise.
Oh, da habe ich aber auch irgendeine Geschichtsstory jetzt wieder gestartet, eine neue. In 5 Jahren verpasst man doch einiges.
Remove the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from that's all I ask.
Ich will mich doch einfach nur mal ein bisschen kloppen wieder in den Game. Ja, mal, kann man jetzt irgendwas zum kaputt machen? Was sind wir denn zu Hause? Wieder zurück in die Stadt. Haben wir hier oben nicht was gehabt? Muss mich erstmal wieder in das Kampfsystem hier reinfinden.
Let them do as they please.
Aber hier oben war doch immer irgendein Muck rumgestanden. Zum Ausprobieren. Schauen wir mal, ob wir das hier noch hinkriegen mit dem Kämpfen.
Transfixed.
One with wind and cloud.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Okay, funktioniert.
But a momentary distraction.
Post. Und dann ich habe noch was Besseres. Oh ja, Wiesel, da freue ich mich auch richtig drauf. Und wenn das andere dann noch funktioniert, was wir davor haben, dann wird es bestimmt absolut lustig werden. Ja, da. Da wollen wir hin. Guck mal, die Figuren, die sind doch auch was für dich. Eingang wieder finden. Oder hier irgendwo zwischen den Bergen.
Hey there! Hey there! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Ja, also die Charaktere haben sie echt schön gemacht. Ah, die Flügel, das ganze Zeug dazu.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
This one's got your
Everlasting as the moon.
Naja. Aber da gibt es ja so viele Charaktere mittlerweile. Wie gesagt, in den 5 Jahren hat sich auch einiges verändert. Ich meine, ich habe ja schon einen ganzen Haufen vom Frühjahr noch. Ein Zombie haben wir und hier groß ist doch irgendwo ein kleiner. Wo ist er denn? Wo ist denn der Pirat? Da. Kleine Piratin. Das ist sehr umfangreich. Ah ja, und es gibt noch viel mehr. Mittlerweile. Die ist auch putzig. Bin gespannt, was die neuen alles für Fähigkeiten haben. Und das ist eine neue, da kannst du Uniform, das ganze Zeug alles bearbeiten. Frisuren und alles machen. Das ist eine neue, die habe ich gestern Nacht geholt gehabt. Ist mit Sicherheit auch mal ganz lustig. Inwieweit sich das dann irgendwann auf die anderen noch auswirkt, ob du danach kleidungsmäßig was anpassen kannst, weiß ich noch nicht, aber wird mit Sicherheit lustig.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Du passt dich eigentlich an. Es kommt immer auf die Bosse an, was du machen tust. Weil, wie du recht sehen tust, der erste hat Windfähigkeit, die zweite Feuer, dritte ist Elektro und die letzte ist dann Erde. Und so wechseln die eigentlich durch. Du hast viele Charaktere, wo dann ähnlich sind. Also wie bei Erde hast du so und so viele, Feuer hast du und so viele, aber jede haben andere Fähigkeiten. Und das passt halt dann im Prinzip einfach deinen Gegnern an. Und dementsprechend spielst du dann den Charakter weiter. Oder machst halt den Charakter wieder weiter. Mit der Zeit musst du aber alle hochleveln. Weil du irgendwelche Fähigkeiten immer kombinieren tust, um dann irgendwelche Bosse schnell down zu bringen. Die eine Feuer hat einen Bogen zum Beispiel, brauchst du dann auf Entfernung. Ist ja gerade in den ersten Instanzen, habe ich es auch vergessen gehabt. Und bin dann einfach nicht mehr an irgendeiner Stelle weitergekommen, weil ja dann der Bogen gefehlt hat. Kannst natürlich auch klettern. Ja, ist also echt ganz interessant gemacht. Werde ich mir am Samstag oder so mal wieder ein bisschen länger reinschauen. Mal gucken, was da alles Neues ansteht, weil da sind so viele neue Sachen noch. Wie gesagt, ich habe ja gestern nur mal kurz reingeschaut. Wonderland ist neu, Weg nach Hause ist neu, was man machen muss. Orte der Wiederkehr. Es sind 3 neue Gebiete dazugekommen. Das sieht so unterwassermäßig wieder aus. Mond irgendwo. Ja, ich sage, muss ich mir am Wochenende in Ruhe mal anschauen. Jo, dann dir einen wunderschönen Tag noch, Wiesel. Hol deine Kleine ab. Habt Spaß, habt Fun. Ich hoffe, bei euch bleibt das Wetter auch halbwegs schön. Bei uns regnet es ab und zu noch. Aber ich muss ja eh gleich wieder starten. Physiothermin wartet schon wieder drauf. In dem Sinne schließe ich mich dir gleich an. Schauen wir, wo wir hinreden können. Und Freitag wird eine lustige Sache. Schauen wir mal, wer da ist aktuell. Ach, der Blast ist da. Ja, mal zum Blast drüber. Der hat immer für Warframe schöne Sachen dabei. In dem Sinne wünsche ich euch allen noch einen schönen Tag. Dann eine schöne Mittagspause, wie auch immer. Und wir sehen uns spätestens dann am Freitagabend zwischen 18 und 18:30 Uhr mit Rost zusammen wieder. In Guild Wars 2. Und das wird mit Sicherheit wieder eine Fetzen-Gaudi werden. Schön, dass ihr alle da wart. Und wie gesagt, schönen Tag euch und wir reden zum Blast mal rüber.
Wait, my guy stream? No, how you doing? That's great.
Lastbjörn folgt deinem Kanal.
W game. W